Oh Good morning, everybody. This is Arsha, and we are back here live from New Delhi, India. A very warm welcome to everybody who's joined us from our neighboring countries Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and of course, everybody from India as well. It is such a joy for you to join us to start your week with meditation with We Meditate. So, a lot of you might be joining us for the first time, and a lot of you might have already meditated with us before. But not to worry, because each session here at We Meditate is created in such a way that the first part of the session is a basic, universally practiced meditation exercise, followed by a theme for the day. So don't worry if you're joining us for the first time. We are mindful of that as we conduct our sessions here every Sunday at 11 a.m. So if you are joining us for the first time though, it'll be nice for us to share a few things with you. So, Sahaja Yoga meditation is a form of meditation that was discovered by the very special lady in the photograph here, Srimati Nirmala Devi. And she traveled selflessly to many, many countries of the world without taking anything in return, of course, to share this discovery of meditation. So, although she is not with us in her physical form anymore, we very, very much feel her love and her blessings as we meditate each day. She was also nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize a few times, and her efforts in helping humanity have been recognized by many, many countries of the world. So, often we hear of, especially nowadays, of different kinds of meditations. So some people feel that, meditation is sort of some kind of hypnosis. Some people feel it's, you start crying when you meditate. Some people feel, meditation is concentrating on something. For some people, meditation is, just saying the same thing over and over again. So, meditation is actually a state of just being your true self. And this state of just being your true self happens in a very spontaneous way when you start to meditate. So what we do here is Sahaja Yoga meditation. So how do we get into this state of meditation? How do we become our true self? So it's a very, very scientific understanding. So just like we have 5 fingers, we have 7 chakras inside us, also known as energy centers, and in medical science they are known as. Now these energy centers that exist within us, the chakras, they are actually what operate our physical and mental body. So our physical and mental body is run by some mechanism, right? So this is actually the subtle system, okay? So the system of your physical body you are aware of. So let's say you've never meditated before and you find even 40 minutes too long to sit through. So you start to fall asleep. So that's your physical body reacting, right? So you are aware of your physical body. Let's say somebody gives you a beautiful, fragrant bouquet of red roses. You feel so good, and that fragrance just is so, so soothing and so fresh. So that is your emotional body feeling very joyful, feeling so nice that, something from nature has come your way. So you are aware of your emotional body as well, right? You feel joy, you feel happy, you feel maybe a little disappointed. So we've established that you are aware of your physical body. If you run too much, your legs might start to ache, for example. You are aware of your physical body, your emotional body, your emotions. But through meditation, we become aware of our subtle body. Now, what does it mean that we become aware of our subtle body? Not only do we feel this protection, this nourishment from being aware of our subtle body, but physically, it manifests as energy centers on the palms of our hands and on the top of our head. And you might wonder, what is it? What is this mechanism? What is this force that is looking after our subtle body, that is looking after all our energy centers, our chakras inside us? So, if this is the human body, which it is, we have 7 energy centers that exist inside us, running from the base of our spine, going up to the top of our head. I'm going to pull up a chart to show that to you for 1 second. So, if you see the numbers from 1 to 7, from the bottom to the top, those are just our energy centers inside us, also known as our chakras. And each energy center performs a certain function for us. It looks after a certain aspect of our being. But coming back to the question of what is that force or that mechanism that looks after all these chakras, the answer is our Kundalini energy. Now, if you look at that little triangular bone, inverted triangular bone at the base of your spine, can you see that little triangular bone that's sort of upside down? That is our sacrum bone. Sacrum meaning sacred. And in this very sacred holy bone, we have our Kundalini energy. Now, this Kundalini energy is our own mothering energy that exists within us. Okay? And this Kundalini energy gets established when a child is in the mother's womb itself. And when a child is born absolutely pure, absolutely innocent. It's just so much at peace with itself. And as we grow older, our innocence gets clouded by as life goes on. And that's usually because of, our upbringing or institutions, education institutions, your culture, entrusting upon us different kinds of ideas and conditionings. And when that happens, our innocence gets clouded by something. And when it gets clouded by something, this Kundalini energy, which exists at the base of our spine, it can't freely flow within us anymore. Now, this Kundalini energy is a very, very, very holy, a very, very precious energy that we have within us. She's a feminine power that is like a tape recorder inside us. She knows everything about us. She knows what our aspirations are. She wakes us up in the morning. She puts us to bed at night. She blesses us, endows us with shelter, food, water, etc. But sometimes this Kundalini energy can't freely flow anymore through all these energy centers it has to pass through. And that's just because of our life experiences. Sometimes we expose ourselves to things that might not be very good for us. And so this Kundalini energy cannot go in a freely flowing state anymore. So it's a lot to take in if you're joining for the first time. But like we said in the beginning, you'll understand more as we go further. But a very, very, very important point to note is that Sage Yoga meditation is based on your experience. It's not really based on this intellectual literature and knowledge. All that is, of course, yes, important to know as we go along. But I would say use this 30-40 minutes we have together to just connect with yourself, to just be absolutely relaxed. Let's try not to get too muddled up with thinking about the literature and everything, because all that is there on our website. You can always reply to our email, ask us anything, share with us how you feel. So don't worry, all those resources are there. So our theme for today is our spirit. And we'll go into a little more detail a little later. But for now, let's all sit comfortably, open our palms, place them on our lap, or if you're sitting on a chair, that's completely okay. And let's now start our basic meditation introduction exercise. And to do this exercise, we'll be placing our right hand on different aspects of our being. Also our chakras, to sort of give some love and attention to them, to cleanse them. So I'm going to quickly show you what we're going to do, after which we'll close our eyes and do it together. So the left hand will remain on the lap. Our right hand we'll place on our heart. And then our right hand will move to the left side of our neck. And we turn our head a little to the right. And then our right hand will go to our forehead, behind our head, and finally at the top of our head. So let's all close our eyes, everyone. Let's take a deep breath together. Hold it. And slowly exhale. And again. Exhale. Now, with the last breath, let's try to bring our attention inside as we breathe out. Maybe once or twice more. Now let's place our right hand on our heart, which is at the left side of our chest, as we know. And let's keep our eyes closed. And we're going to be praying to our Kundalini mothering energy inside us. Mother Kundalini, am I the pure spirit? Let's ask this question. Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. I am not this physical body. I am not this mind. I am not these emotions. I am just the pure spirit. Let's bring our right hand up to the left side of our neck and then slowly turn our head a little bit to the right. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty. Let's say this affirmation very humbly and also without thinking about any guilt that we might feel we have. Let's just wholeheartedly and very sweetly say the affirmation, Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Let's say it once more. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything as I am the pure spirit, emotionless. Now let's bring our right hand to our forehead and now we can say the affirmation. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. Now let's bring our right hand behind our forehead. We can raise our head up a little bit such that our head is resting on our right hand. Mother Kundalini, if I have made any mistake against my spirit, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Let's say it again. Mother Kundalini, if I have made any mistake against my spirit, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Now let's bring our right hand right on top of our head, on our scalp in the center. And let's rotate our scalp clockwise. Let's rotate our scalp clockwise. And as we make this rotation, we pray to our Mother Kundalini. Mother Kundalini, please give us our self-realization. Please help us become our true self, Mother Kundalini. You can bring your hand down. Let's keep our eyes closed with our palms open on our lap. Let's slowly open our eyes when we're ready. So, hopefully, we are feeling calmer with lesser thoughts and more grounded. So, moving on to our theme for the day, which is the spirit. So, our heart produces the body's most powerful electromagnetic field that can be detected several feet away. And it is because we have within our heart the spirit. And we've just been talking about our true self. And this feeling of true self is what we were trying to also achieve in the meditation that we just did when we said, I am the pure spirit. And then we said, I am the spirit, so I'm emotionless. So how can I be guilty? So this spirit that we have within us is like the light that takes away the darkness. So if you go into a dark room with a candlelight, the light of the candle is being emitted to make the way for you to walk. Similarly, with when we get into this meditative state and we get, you can say, more in touch with ourself, with our spirit. The spirit guides us. It gives us a sense of discretion, what to do, what not to do, how to be, how not to be. If you're feeling a little over emotional or under emotional, our spirit puts us into the perfect combination of how our energy centers should be. But the point is that we need to somehow connect to the spirit. We need to allow ourselves to become the spirit. And this is actually where Sahaj Yoga is very special, because there is a technique of raising our Kundalini energy inside us. So, this mothering energy that we have inside us, when she gets awakened through a very simple meditation technique, she rises from the base of our spine, going through all our energy centers, and comes out from the top of our head. And as she rises within us, she cleanses all that's not good for our energy centers that come in the path. So, of course, our energy centers, quite often we accumulate a lot of junk in them because of the kind of things we do or expose ourselves to. But this Kundalini energy is very, very sweet and forgiving. And all we need to do is respect her and connect with her. And once this energy gets awakened, like I said, she goes through all our energy centers and puts our body into complete harmony. And that state is when we truly feel like we have become the spirit. So let's do a short meditation now. And let's do this by first putting our right hand on our heart and closing our eyes. And let's try to feel the space between our hand and our heart. Mother Kundalini, I am the love. I am beyond the mask of this ego, of all of the person I am with all the roles I play during the day. I am beyond all that as I am the pure spirit. Let's take a moment to try to feel that sense of joy that we're getting from our heart. Now let's massage our heart with our right hand gently. What's important is us keeping our attention on our spirit, not others' attention on us, so our attention on others. Let's try to keep our attention inside on our spirit. Let's slowly open our eyes, everybody, and look in front. So Sometimes it gets difficult to speak when the vibrations are, the energies are so strong. So the energy centers that we have within us are very spontaneously cleansed by this mothering Kundalini energy. And we just need to connect with her and tap into this state. And I'm sure you all are already feeling better. Your mood is improved. If you choose to sit in meditation a little longer, you might already feel certain sensations on the palms of your hands, like something cool, something warm, something heavy somewhere. Let's bring our hands up to the level of our chest at our heart, and let's close our eyes again. And let's see if we can feel anything on the palms of our hands. And let's always remember to feel that connection, that love that we're getting from our spirit. Let's bring our hands back on our lap and open our eyes. So you might have felt some sensations on your palms. And even if you didn't feel it, it's fine. All of us have different life experiences. And it really it's completely okay if you're not feeling anything on your hands. As long as you're feeling more relaxed, that's what really matters. So let's also put our right hand a few inches above our head. And let's try to see if we can feel a very subtle energy or a very subtle breeze, either cool or maybe warm, coming out of our head. You can move your hand a little higher, a little lower. For some people, it's a bit different. It's a very, very subtle force, just a hint of it that you might feel. And you can also bring your right hand down and check with your left hand. You can bring your left hand back down slowly. And again, open your eyes. So that concludes our meditation for this morning. If you choose to sit and meditate a little longer, you're most welcome to. We're going to leave some meditation music on now. And otherwise, we'll see you next Sunday at the same time, 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And till then, take care and lots of love from us all at We Meditate India. Bye, everybody. you.